Damn, this knife is dull.
So I'm now lit by the Forza B Mark II, a little early Christmas present to the business. And as well as I purchased a small rig Freeblazer tripod, I think it's what it's called, that had like a, $90 off or something like that on Black Friday, and I still haven't gotten it. So a little beef there with small rig. My favorite camera of 2023. It is not a cinema line camera, it is not a hybrid camera, it is my trusty Pentax MX. This 35mm film camera has been my absolute favorite camera. Gotta get a strap for it, and then I got it off eBay for $70 with the lens. The first day I was messing around with it, I broke the self timer. I just flipped it up and then now it's just loose. So I don't know if that was me or if it came broken, whatever. I love the images that it's produced already. I've only shot one roll on it. I loved it so much of how it turned out that I shot probably half a game of NFL football with it. Probably some of you guys saw my rig. I had this little guy, and then on the hot shoe, I had a iPhone mount with obviously my NFL work phone on top. I shot the first quarter with it. I did a lot of pregame stuff as well, but I only brought one roll to the game. That is why I only shot the first quarter. It's safe to say that this camera has kind of rejuvenated my creative juices. I love this camera. It is the Pentax MX. It is on the smaller side. It was a little tricky to shoot with an iPhone on top of here, but it was super fun. It just slows everything down. It makes you think all of the different variables before you snap each photo. And that's what I love about it. I've been in a rut just as of recent, just trying to get more creative. These 35mm cameras are so much fun. I did do one roll already of, it is an Ilford HP5 Plus black and white film. So that was my first roll. This was gifted to me by my buddy Trent. He is currently crushing it in the film photography world. I really didn't have one image that just disgusted me. I liked them all for different reasons. Everything turned out better than I expected for my first roll of film. There was a couple shots of my dog Saint that I didn't really like. I guess it was just the environment that was in, especially being black and white. It was Saint, and then there wasn't really anything behind him. It was just a field of grass kind of. There wasn't really any contrast, and so it just looks kind of blown out. I don't know if that's because I overexposed it. Those were really the only two images that I wasn't too fond of, but I literally loved all of the other portraits I snagged of my friends, family, and my wife. This camera will definitely be in my bag, in my car. I had a roll of Nebraska 250. I don't know if that's, I'm still really new to the whole film world, so I don't know if that's like a common roll or if that was something that just my local shop had made or something, I don't know. And shout out Coastal Film Labs here in Tampa, Florida. That is where I'm taking all of my film to get developed, and they have been so helpful throughout the whole thing. Took those photos to get developed on Monday, and so hopefully I'll get them by Friday, definitely, first of next week. So I'm really stoked to show you guys that. I used a whole roll of Nebraska 250, warm-ups, pregame outfits, and the first quarter. There's just one image that I'm super excited to see. I have no idea how it turned out. I was on the sideline right next to the pylon in the end zone, and this was Mike Evans' first big catch of the game, and he literally high pointed the ball right in front of me. I snapped the photo. We'll see how it goes. This is my first time shooting film where there's a lot of movement. My previous roll was really just portraits. It is a nifty 50 on this camera, so the focus is really easy. It's not like a wide variable lens where I have to zoom in and out with the focus and everything. I just control the focus, and if I get it, I get it. I'm super excited to see that image, as well as the rest of the roll. I took a lot of photos of Antoine as well. I am definitely hooked on this 35mm journey. I saw Peter McKinnon do a year of film, and he's gonna turn it into, I think, a photo book. I kind of want to do the same thing, but obviously my own style. I think that would definitely challenge my creative process and outlook, as well as help me, whenever I get in creative ruts. Obviously, if you guys are new here, my name is Nathan Bloomberg with Bloomberg Film. I'm a professional sports videographer, full-time freelance, as well as seasonally contracted with the NFL. Really grateful to be able to do this and bring you guys along, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.